What episode are we in? Episode 19? What's your surname? Would I say surname or not?
Yeah.
What's your surname?
Mitchell.
Mitchell. Is that from the Mitchell brothers?
We could play guess the amount of times we've heard that one. And it's still as funny.
No, is it? No.
No.
Obviously don't know where I was with sarcasm. Hello and welcome to Gospel Golive Networking. Well, we're here today with Sam Mitchell. Now I invited Sam along today from tweeting and it's from the safety, was it?
We're from the Gosport Community Safety Partnership. I work for the Community Safety Team and we're based at Gosport Borough Council.
Okay, that's great. When I was tweeting I always thought Sam was a man, but clearly not. So welcome along. And before we talk to Sam, because there's something quite exciting happening this weekend, and which you're going to tell us all about it. Yeah. But I've got two announcements. First of all, I'd like to announce that there's going to be a partnership with Go Live and Fareham and Gosport College. This is where you'll be able to have a free video CV, which will then be promoted to businesses. That will start on March the 26th, running through till the end of July, on a Monday at Fareham College. So if you'd like to know anything more about that, either go on to gospelgolive.com or give me a call, and my details are on Gosport Go Live. Now there's a second thing that's going on, and it's something I've been working on for a month or two now. Is there's going to be a monthly business fair stroke startup stroke networking event at Thorngate Halls starting from May the 10th. So if you are looking to start up your own business, or if you've got businesses already and you'd like to network with your peers, then check out gospelgolive.com the next week, and there will be some free tickets available to that, which will be in the theatre. There is a word of warning, is that the whole event will be filmed and also live streamed. So if you are a little bit camera shy, there will be a corner or a part of the theatre whereby it won't be filmed, but be prepared for that. It's all promoting gospel with businesses and you, of course. Okay, now we've got that out of the way, we're going to have a little chat.
Okay.
Because Sam's been telling me a little bit about what's been going on, or what's happening this Saturday, and there's a particular aspect I'll talk to you in a sec. But briefly, can you just tell me all about what's happening this Saturday?
Okay, this Saturday is the Safer Gosport Community Day. It's the first one that we've hosted, and it's going to be at the Town Hall on Saturday, the 17th of March, 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. There's lots of activities for hopefully all of the family. We've got stuff in Natcanella Square, which is vehicle display, inflatables. We've got Fireman Sam. We've also got in the Discovery Centre some activities for younger children. We've got story reading and also some agencies that will be promoting activities for young people. The main events take place inside the town hall, so in the reception area there'll be lots of agencies offering advice. Outside the town hall you can come along and get your bike coded for free. You can also book a home fire safety check. Also on the day there are two sessions which they'll take about an hour or so if you can give up that much of your time. So the first session starts at 11:30 and it's called You Be the Judge. This is going to be
I like this one. I like this one a lot.
Okay.
Sam, can I just pause on that for a sec?
Yeah.
Because this sounds great.
Do you want the microphone?
Yeah. What it is that you are able, now correct me if I'm wrong, Sam,
No.
is that you can be a judge for the day. So what will happen is that you're given a scenario. So you're a judge, right? You're a magistrate judge. You're given a scenario and you then pass sentence on. Now, are they assumed guilty?
You're given the scenario with quite a lot of information missing, so you're only given a very basic outline and you are going to pass a judgment of what you think on that limited information, whether they are guilty or not. So that's where you're putting yourself in the shoes of the magistrate with very limited information. Then the magistrate who's hosting the session will then talk you through actually what you should be considering, give you some more information, and then what sentences are available to your powers. So.
Okay. So you can't sort of, as a judge, question this accused. You're just given a scenario and you've got a pass sentence, and then you'll get some feedback on it.
In this instance, yes. We haven't got someone that is up there pretending to be the perpetrator. Okay. You're actually just given the scenario outline to discuss and talk through. So
well, that sounds great, actually. And there's question time, where this is your chance to quiz a senior panel of representatives from the Community Safety Partnership Programme.
Yep.
So tell me exactly what that means.
Do you watch Question Time?
Yes.
You do, okay. As an avid fan, you'll know you'll have the David Dimbleby type, who in Gosport...
Is that you?
No, unfortunately not.
Who's that then?
Although I would like to say you there with the tie, that sort of thing, but no.
You would like to what?
You know when David does the you there at the back, that sort of thing?
Yeah.
But no, it's not me. It's Steve Nash from Motivate. He works for the organisation that they provide a lot of activities for young people in Gosport. So he's quite a neutral person. So he'll be making sure that all of the panel answer the questions appropriately, and also make sure that the questions coming from the audience are appropriate as well.
Okay.
Members of the panel, we've got the Chief Inspector from the police. We've also got the managers from both Wessex Youth Offending and also Hampshire Probation. So they both deal with the offending side and actually getting those perpetrators to carry out whatever sentence has been passed. Okay. We've also got a magistrate who will be able to answer questions about how they sentence. We've got also someone representing Hampshire NHS. So if you've got any questions around drugs or alcohol, how those are dealt with, then there'll be a representative there. We also have the Gosport and Fareham Group Manager from the Fire and Rescue Service. Okay. So if you've got any issues around those sorts of areas, then there'll be a representative there. And I think that is...
That's quite a lot then,
That is quite a lot, yeah. And we will also have the chair of the Community Safety Partnership, which is Councillor Beavis. So if you've got any questions relating to either the council or relating to the partnership as a whole, then he'll be there.
Okay. So it sounds like I might come along, actually.
Okay.
I might come along. And I like question time. It's usually on late at night, especially when you've had a beer or two or a glass of wine.
10:30.
And you watch, it's 10:30. You watch that, do you?
I do, yes.
You are an avid fan, are you?
I am an avid fan, sadly, yeah.
So have you ever applied to actually be part of the audience?
Yes, I have.
Have you?
Yes.
That's funny as hell. What response did you get?
I didn't get on.
Oh.
I have a friend that did, though, in Winchester, and she thoroughly enjoyed it.
Now, I heard that the best way to get on one of these programmes is to tell a story. So something that will grab an eye. A bit like an interview, If you want a job or something like that, then you need something like, for example, my nan's dying wish would be that I appeared on Question Time, or it's my long life ambition.
Well, they ask you actually to go on Question Time. They ask you for a couple of questions to ask the panel, and they base it on that. So
oh,
they
right.
didn't like my questions.
Oh, right. I suppose that's quite sensible, really. Yeah. What were your questions?
I can't remember.
Okay. All right. And so everybody that sees this video, I want you to pop down. It's 11 till 3. It's both at the Town Hall reception. Anybody doesn't really know where that is. It's opposite. It's in the High Street.
Opposite Argos. Opposite Argos.
Opposite Argos, right? So it's that big building, and next to it, there's another big building. It's Gosport Discovery Centre, which is a library stroke everything else. There's a whole community and stuff. So pop between the two. Will these leaflets be at the reception?
Yeah.
So, it tells you what's going on. Is it still...
Free.
It's free. Do you get a free pint? Is there a bar open? Is it a free bar?
Unfortunately not, but there's lots of safe drinking messages we'll be promoting.
Safe drinking. Yes. So does that mean you're
Drinking
given a pint and it says, don't drink and drive? Is that right? No.
It's St Patrick's Day, so you will be allowed to enjoy a pint safely.
An Irishman with a pint safely? Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much for popping in and telling us about that. So we'll be down. Ian? Are you gonna be popping down as well?
Normally downtown.
You normally downtown. So okay. Yeah, we'll pop down. And
No potatoes to plant this Saturday.
no
so
potatoes? Ian does some gardening. You can't see him, but he's just over there to my right. So is there, where you got this question time, is the audience already full now, is it?
It's not, no, there's still spaces available.
Ah.
But if you want to guarantee in place, then you can book by visiting our website.
Which is www.gospel.gov. No.
It's www.safergospel.co.uk.
Okay.
And so you'll find all the information about the work of the partnership, and there are also links to our Twitter and Facebook accounts.
Yes. And this is where I was chatting to Sam on Twitter for a few weeks now, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And I thought Sam was a man because you do, I'm sorry, but it's safer community. You got this policeman, but yeah, it was a pleasant surprise there.
Nice to be challenging your assumptions on that.
Sam, you can challenge me about anything, anytime. Okay. Well, thank you very much for that. And so now we're going to go over to Ian, who's going to give us a little bit about Gospel News. Thank you very much. And that is, go on.
Another event for Southern entrepreneurs on the Tuesday the 27th of March, 9 o'clock at the Business Centre in Aerodrome Road, helping you. It's called Making Words Work for You. Oh. Okay. So that you can write all the correct things for your adverts, brochures, flyers, press releases, newsletters. There is a charge of £35 plus VAT for this sort of just over half-day event. And you, if you are interested in that, contact ann.dawson@southernentrepreneurs.com or call 023 80 688 334. Okay, that's all I've got.
Thank you very much, Ian, for all of that. It's always nice to, if you've got any event, then come along. No, just log on to Gospel Info and send Ian an email. We've got Ali, which you can't see. Let's scooch over. Come on. Ali.
Hello.
Hello, Ali.
Hello, Rick.
Now, you're late today.
Yeah.
Come a bit closer. Now, you've got to be here sort of like 4 o'clock. It's no excuse the fact that work's really busy and it pays the bills, and you do need to earn a living. And I know you need to sort of keep a roof over your head, but hey.
Where are you guys, eh? I know.
All right. Anyway, it's always good to see you. Now, I'm in quite a good mood. Hello. We're just doing a film. There was a boy just walked past that said hello. I'm up for a drink tonight. Cool. You fancy a beer? I couldn't make it last time. I was a bit busy. I had to run away quickly because I had a previous engagement I forgot about. So we're going to go to the Vine, it's where we normally go, around about straight after this, and have a few beers tonight. So I'm going to have a couple, as many as I can cram in actually, till 9 o'clock. So how many pints do you reckon I can cram in?
Well, that's at least 1 an hour you can manage, isn't it?
1 an hour? Now that's what you do. Now hold on a second. Listen, when you're retired, right, and you've got no money, and we've got to make a pint last, and that's fine. But no, 1 an hour? No.
Well,
20 minutes. 1 every 20 minutes. 1 every half hour. Right?
Yeah, right.
We do talk a lot, don't we?
You're not driving back, are you?
Yes, of course I'm not. No. Mrs. is going to pick me up. She don't know it yet though, but yeah. Anyway.
Surprises. They like surprises.
They don't actually.
Not that kind.
No, other artists don't really like surprises. They don't, unless it's to do with a present.
Flowers or chocolates or meals. Yeah.
So when was the last time you got your? You got very lovely. When was the last time you bought us some flowers? A long time ago. When was the last time you bought some chocolates? You see? Is it a happy relationship?
Very.
Got that in quickly.
I think so anyway.
I think we should bring her along and ask her. I think you should. Oh, it's Mother's Day. You got any kids?
Yeah, 2.
So what have you got for Mother's Day, even though, because you've got to get the kids something to give to her.
Yes, yeah. Ferrero Rocher. Always goes.
Ferrero Rocher. Now, she has those every single year.
No.
You said always Ferrero, though.
Well, lately it's always Ferrero Rocher.
What do you mean? What do you mean lately? Have you been sort of like... Well, you have been given the chocolates, and that, have you?
Yeah.
Why, you've been a naughty boy? Because normally, and this is for all those women out there, if you look away and put your fingers in your ear, right? But for us guys, if we all of a sudden buy our loved one a bunch of flowers out of the blue, right? They automatically think we're guilty and we're up to something. Like, are you having an affair? You slept with someone? You know, you feel guilty, So if I buy a bunch of flowers now and a box of chocolates, where it's out of the ordinary, she'll think I'm up to something.
See, I try to reverse that theory.
By not getting nothing anyway.
No, I do.
Works for me.
Do randomly buy the flowers, not always the chocolates, but the flowers. I pass a florist, so I just stop in and randomly buy some.
Oh, you do you?
I do. Yeah.
You give us blokes a bad name.
The in-laws are always, what's he done now?
Well, exactly. You see, Ian?
They are.
It proves my point. What has he done now? He's always in trouble.
Just trying to make up. Just trying to make up.
Us men need to stick together. We just need to not buy any flowers or chocolates unless it's some
They're
sort
on
of...
sale.
But I'm saying,
Let's do a cheap. Yeah, bargain, should I say, not cheap. No.
well, how can they be cheap when it's Mother's Day? Is it this Sunday?
Yes. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, bug. Oh, I haven't got anything. But they should be expensive this time of year, shouldn't they? Because if it's Mother's Day coming up, they know we've got to buy some flowers, right?
Over a barrel, yeah, something like
So why are they cheap?
well, no, I was saying the surprise flowers.
Are cheap. You mean?
Cheaper.
Have you been to a garage sale and they got some flowers from last year at half price or something?
That's it, you take them out the bin and they're all right.
You can always buy those dry flowers, couldn't you? You know, the ones that don't die, and you just stick them all off for next year.
Yeah, but then you can't get the next lot because they're still alive because they don't die. So you sort of, I suppose you could buy one lot and say that's your lot for the year or 10 years. Yeah, 10 years.
I actually read, I don't know where I read it or heard it, but there's this one guy who recycles the Mother's Day card. Or was it Valentine's? I can't remember. And what he does, he got a large card, one of these large cards, and he'll just write the year on it. He write a different message each year. She opens it. Obviously, they don't lick and seal it. You just fold the bit into it, and he recycles it, Ian, every single year. And I thought, I can't get away with that, but
Recycling's good. It's really good. Yeah. That just seems a bit tight.
It does, doesn't it? If you have ever received a recycled card like that, could you Twitter me or tweet me? I'll call it twit me, but it's tweet, isn't it? Gospel TV or gospel.info. Is that right, Ian?
Yep.
He's a little bit out of the shot.
I think it is. There's no actual dot in the Twitter thing.
Have you been twitting much, Ian?
No.
Do you tweet? You're gonna have to. Oh, tell us about your new business because you do your website's live now, isn't it?
Yep.
So, what's it called again?
The website's...
There's enough of that. No.
The website's called Love Me Timber. That's lovemetimber.co.uk.
Oh, I love that one. Because it's a bit like, love me tender, love me true.
That's it.
Tell me I love you. Is that right? I don't know, I made that bit up.
Something like that.
Okay. So that's quite catchy. Love me timber. And that was available, was it?
Yeah.
Is there a .com for that?
I have... it's gone, yeah, you can't buy it at all.
Okay, so lovemetimber.co.uk. Tell me I love you. That's quite. I'm not going to forget that because I normally forget people's names. Hi, you all right? Yeah, good. Have you done your Facebook? Have you?
Yeah, I started.
I'm just talking to an accountant that he's sort of like qualified and he wants to do some business and he hasn't done even a Facebook page, which is free. Ben from the Discovery Centre. So I've been trying to, help him out, and every time I speak to him, you haven't done this Facebook page, have you? He says no, he's not. He says he's got one of those guilty looks. When you're like a kid at a school and you haven't brought in your homework. He's looking down at his shoes, yeah, twiddling his thumbs, yeah. How old are you, Ben? 20. So it wasn't that long ago, really. It was just a few more years than the last time I was at school. So are you going to do this or not? It looks as if you're not.
No, I'm interested in doing it. It's just that obviously it's.
You haven't got 10 minutes on your You're on Facebook.
Yeah,
So while you're Facebooking, you can actually create it while you're doing it, don't you? Because I set.
It's just that obviously.
Mirroring excuses now. He's saying he's not chartered. Yeah, but you could do bookkeeping, couldn't you? Yeah, qualified bookkeeping. He's coming up with all these excuses: sole traders, partnerships, even limited companies. Final signing off the accounts. He's saying.
They just have to sign a tax.
Sign a tax return. Yeah, but you've got. So you're going to do this Facebook page, are you? When? Tonight. Right then. So Ben is going to. It's this Facebook page, and we'll stick a link on gospel.info and Gospel Go Live and see what happens. Okay. And what are you going to call it?
That was the other thing that I was stuck on.
Well, perhaps we can help you out there.
I think about it, it's like, we could just do Ben's bookkeeping or,
Ben's bookkeeping. Now, Ali's got a great one for his favours and wedding made up timber and stuff, and it's called lovemetimber.co.uk. You know Elvis one? I know you're a bit young, being 20. Love me timber. We could think of a jingle down the pub, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Should we think of we'll think of a Love Me Timber jingle? That'd be quite easy, wouldn't it? Elvis one.
Elvis Presley meets.
Yeah. Ali from Scale.
Monty Python. Elvis Presley meets Monty Python, sort of lumberjack song beats. I don't know.
I ain't got a clue what you're talking about, Ali.
Python.
Yeah, I know. Like, what's that got to do with Elvis?
Lumberjack, didn't they? They did a lumberjack song.
Did they?
Yeah, the lumberjack song.
Oh, I was never. Lumberjack. Yeah. Ben from Discovery. Yeah, Ian. They're all. You probably can't hear them. All right. So listen. Sort it out, man. Sort it out. Yeah, we'll think. His name's Ben. Have you got any ideas out there for Ben Accountancy? Ben, it's got to be a bit catchy. There is a Ben's bookkeeping service. What about Benji? My first car was called Benji. My girlfriends, which are married, had this Ford Escort, and she nicknamed it Benji. Because women like to nickname their cars, don't they? You got a girlfriend, have you?
Yes.
Ben says he's got a girlfriend. Has she got a car?
No.
She hasn't got a car.
I haven't got a name like that.
Well, it was a car we sort of bought together because it was an estate. When you're a young man, you want a love wagon, don't you? You want to, you want to take your girlie out, don't you? I got an estate because I just thought, with a leg room, for. No, it's really for transporting stuff,
No, yeah. Like I said, I'll sort that Facebook page out.
Okay, we'll think of some names. What's your surname?
Nacca. N-A-C-C-A. Half Italian. Yeah.
Ben what?
Ben Nacca.
Shut up.
No, it is, yeah.
Let's see some ID. I don't believe your surname is that. I'm not going to even mention that on video because we're broadcasting it's conversation.
Oh, right.
The whole lot.
Half Italian. My dad's Italian. So.
Okay.
Italian.
What does it mean in Italian?
What is it? Are we allowed to say that? I'm not sure.
So it's just a surname. It's just last name. Obviously like the name of Robert or something.
Okay. All right. Okay. We won't use that surname in the because. Sort it out. We'll see you. We'll see you next week. There's lots of them need bookkeeping. Everybody needs bookkeeping. You'll need booking, or you're booking at some stage. Anyway, nice talking to you, Ben. Catch you later. This has probably gone on for about 20 minutes. I'll probably cut this out anyway. Or shall I leave it? Because no one actually watches it to the end, do they?
I always do.
You lie really badly. Do you watch? Yeah, come here a bit closer.
Show it to other
Get closer.
Don't I?
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you? So you're going to watch this video? It's going to go on for like 25 minutes.
I know.
People just get bored and they won't watch it. Well, a few people might watch it to the end. But of course you can sort of fast forward it, can't you? So I wondered whether we should do some...
Watch the same bit a few times, can't you?
That's right, can you? Yeah, I suppose you could. I suppose what we could do is we could introduce, let's say, a question right now. So if anybody... We'll ask a question. And the first person, right, that rings this number gets a prize. Right?
Pork scratchings.
Yeah. Oh, I've got an idea. How about if anybody gets to this stage, it's very busy in the Discovery Centre, but if you do get to this stage, and if you ring this number, 0776 195 0724, okay, and you mention this password, Love My Timber, right? You will get, how about a couple of your, have you got them with you? He's got them with you. Now, I wish you'd have told me earlier. I could have mentioned it earlier. I don't know. Wow, look at that. Oh, it's Easter egg.
Early.
It's cut in half, though.
It's supposed to be so you can put things inside.
Oh, you can put things inside them. Oh. Wow. Can you see that? Look. There. And you can put things inside it. That's excellent. You made that, did you?
Yeah.
I'm really impressed with that.
It's alright.
I'm really impressed, Ali.
Not bad.
That's really good. It's one of those, what's this Russian thing when you put one inside of another and another? Fabergé.
That's Fabergé eggs, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're just Russian dolls, aren't they?
It's pretty good.
It's alright.
And they will no doubt be on Saturday.
No, it's been cancelled.
Oh no, and I've just publicised it.
I know, it's
And I've
rubbish.
been all over everything.
It's rubbish. What can
Right,
I say?
it's a good night from me.
And me.
And him.
Good night.